Hi there. Thought I'd show you a few of the extra bits I've got to add to my Trangia set that help make it a bit more versatile and help with cooking. So, first up, something I keep in the set itself is the Trangia multi-disc. So you can buy this. What this is a kind of couple of things. Firstly, it can be a chopping board. That's really useful. Secondly, you can put it on any of the pots, like so. It fits the big pot and the small pot. It's got this kind of cutout there, which is where your handle goes. And then if you're boiling some pasta or potatoes, you can kind of hold that there, and then the holes there allow you to sort of strain anything that you've been cooking. So yeah, rice, potatoes, pasta, that kind of stuff. If you boiled something, you put the lid on at the end, strain it out. That's great. You can't keep the lid on whilst it's cooking. The plastic will just melt. So it's not a lid for cooking. If you're doing that, you just want the frying pan, and you can sort of put that upside down like that. That's a sort of great lid. But it does that. But if you are, say, cook some pasta or something, take it off the heat, put it to the side, and you just want to keep it in the water to stay warm while you cook a sauce or anything else, you can pop the lid on at that point, and it'll keep the heat in fairly well, and just keep the pasta warm off to the side while you cook something else. So yeah, that's thing number one. The multi-disc, pretty cool. Thing number two is for the burner. So if we get the burner out, take the lid off. Now, if you didn't want to take the full set on a walk and you just wanted maybe just the burner and the kettle, I bought these bits of metal which kind of take that off, just slot together, form a plus, which nicely fits over the burner like that. So now you've got the burner with a little rest. You can have your kettle or a mess tin. You can just pop that on there, and it will heat up. Now, it's not so good if it's windy. Obviously, that's what the rest of the Trangia set is really good for, is keeping the wind off and protecting it. But on a still day, or if you're somewhere nice and secluded, or you really just don't want to take all that weight, then that's a good handy backup, handy option just for a quick cup of tea or maybe some noodles in the mess tin. Thing number three, got this kind of fire lighter bracelet. So obviously when there's all the alcohol in there, you get a kind of flint and steel type thingy. You scrape that. I don't want to do it inside. You scrape that, which creates a spark. You do it down and into the burner. The spark will go in there and it will ignite the meths. I usually take matches anyway, but just in case we run out or you need a backup, having handy little bracelet as a fire starter is really good too. I think that doubles up as a whistle, so if you've got lost, you can call for help. A bowl, not too exciting, but I just bought this extra bowl. It's a bit like the frying pan. You probably could cook on it. It's from Decathlon. It's fairly thick, but obviously you can just eat out of the pans themselves, but I was worried about scratching them with a knife or a fork. So buying an extra bowl like that is really good, and it still all folds and collapses down really well. So if I get that in there, that goes in. Adds a bit of bulk to it, but it still all folds down really nicely and transports really well. So yeah, there are a few of the things I bought just to extend the usefulness of the Trangia and to have a few more options around cooking. Check out my other videos if you want to see some of the food I've cooked, and if you've got any suggestions, just let me know. Cheers.